The Hell game! God! I honestly can say that was something I didn't expect to run into. Okay then. That's a thing. That is a thing that just happened.
やだよお父さん話してよ俺今から見たいテレビが
Mion, you shall rue this day! His artistic flame raging like wildfire, my dad dragged me along. I disappeared into the depths of his studio. And Keiichi has been immortalized forever in a maid outfit.
Keiichi, いる?
That about sums it up. That about sums it up. Right there. God. That went places. Boy, that just went places. Hmm.
あら、お風呂だったのね。それ化粧水よ。
Yes, it is makeup remover. Please stop asking questions to things you really don't want to know. There is no bath hot enough.
いやそれより何
ごめんね。お母さんちょっと頭が痛くてお夕飯作れそうにないの。
Oh God.
だから申し訳ないんだけど、お父さんと一緒に表に食べに行ってくれる？
Please don't. My mom is a go-get-em superwoman at work, but occasionally it takes a toll on her health. So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity.
それはいいけど母さんは晩飯はどうするの
母さん一人なら適当になんとかするから。いってらっしゃい。
ケイチ、車で行くから早くしなさい。
To the maid cat. Oh God. His father would do this too. He must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat.
お待たせでどこに食べに行くの
お父さんな、この間いいお店見つけたんだよ。そこ行こうか。
My dad usually only complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. Wonder what kind of place it is that he'd rank it 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of the gourmand, I, Keiichi Maebara, am genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early darkness of the Hinamizawa night, carving a straight path towards town. I was pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was, shockingly, the family restaurant right by the station.
父さんの言ういい店ってここ
The words Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. It had the air of a girl-oriented all-you-can-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant.
ケイチは入ったことないだろ
Come to think of it, I hadn't. There's been some times where I've traveled to faraway towns to eat. But returning only as far as Okonomiya Station, there was really no reason to dine out. Home was just a stone's throw away after all. I see. That was the reason I never noticed it before. It's the Maid Cafe! This is obviously the maid cafe. God damn it, Dad. We stopped in the car in the restaurant's parking lot. It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked there. But what really amazes me are the license plates. There's a lot of them that can't be from this area. Fukuyama, Nagoya, well that's fine. Chiba? Saitama? Opening up my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would take to have taken to get here via the major highways.
Keiichi もどうやらこの店の凄みに気づいたようだな。
Our dad has the worst sense of humor known to man, and I love the fact that he would do this to his own son for all the wrong reasons. Or, not all the wrong reasons, but all the reasons you wouldn't expect. His dad is a hell of a prankster. I will say this.
どういうこと？この店に来るためにこんなに遠方から人が来るってこと？
Yep, this is that, yeah. The bell attached to the door clattered as we entered, and a waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted the smoking or non-smoking sheet, she guided us inside. Dad ordered 2 of the daily specials. Yeah, being demoned away sounds like pleasant right now. It seemed that they were ready-made, so there wasn't much of a wait at all until our meals were brought to us. The taste was, no offense to Dad, not so different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant.
味だけで言えば普通のファミレスに見える。
味なんかはどうでもいいんだ、ケイイチ。なあ、いいだろう。
I see. It may just be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much just all young men. It may call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family. And yet, it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. If they didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food, then there's only one other reason. Dad flagged down a nearby waitress.
すみません。セットのデザートがまだ来ないんですけど。
申し訳ございません。
Yep.
日替わり A セットのデザートです。さっきからずーっと待ってるんですけどね。
すみません。すぐにお持ちしますので。
The apparently rookie waitress rushed off, flustered.
父さん、ひょっとしてこの店って。
いいだろう。ここのウェイトレスさんの制服。
Please tell me he just punched his father.
何をするんだ、ケイ
He
イチ。
did!
父さんにも殴られたことないのに。
俺は息子だ。
いいか、ケイイチ。父さんは決して不埒なつもりで来ているんじゃないんだぞ。あのグッドでキュートでエキセントリックな衣装から受けるインプレッションを。芸術的インスピレーションを。お前に感じさせてやりたかったんだよ。お前だってこういう刺激を求めていたはずだ。そうだろう。でも一人じゃ恥ずかしい。分かってる。
Be a pervert on your own time, dude.
だから父さんが無理やり連れてきたんだ。父さんのせいにしていいんだぞ。父さんが泥をかぶったとしても、ケイイチにはこの気持ちを分かって欲しかったんだ。ああ、トイレ行ってくる。
Oh good, you're gonna leave us alone here. Thank you ever so much. My father's always had a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Continuing his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left alone in the booth. Finally, at this time, a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beet red with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. Arriving at my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something. A more veteran waitress offered some advice from over her shoulder. Just calm down and say sorry for the wait. Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ear, the veteran waitress left. This waitress must have just been hired. With an absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly and maybe even somewhat perilously. Just watching her put me on edge. I silently watched as she placed dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. But it's just as Dad said. What incredible uniforms these are! They were like a bunny girl plus a maid plus some sort of frilly outfit, all in a perfect ratio. Most certainly a rather dubiously charming kind of fashion. Yep, it's genetic. My condolences, Keiichi. In any case, she in no way appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. That is, I didn't know where I should look. Wearing something like that walking around the restaurant, it's as bad as it can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered state, without a combo, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin showing rather than being new to the job. Both the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know? It's alright to be more straightforward. My nose is starting to bleed. At that moment, our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is...
Mion, だよな。
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but that is almost undoubtedly Mion. It sure as hell looks like her. On top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude, I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion! Why is she here?
お前、なんでこんなとこで働いてるんだよ。
おじさんのお店の手伝い。
One of her uncles runs a maid cafe. Come to think of it, I did hear her talk about how her relatives have stores in town, and that she sometimes works part-time to help them.
おー。
Well, at least he's getting his revenge.
それはご苦労さんなことで。
The nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant, and it would explain where she got all of the maid outfits from. Yeah, Mion is probably a bit young for this. Knowing that this is Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, my animal instinct tells me that the power balance between Mion and myself has been turned upside down. That's right, I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. Oh, Keiichi, you deserve whatever is coming to you. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a god. For him to grant me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, Mion took a step back.
しかしこうして見ると結構そういう服も似合ってるじゃねえの。
Yeah, I'll give Keiichi this moment after what he went through today.
恥ずかしいんだからあまり見ないでよ。
I confirm my preemptive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking that Mion is currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously lined up the combo.
ミオンって結構胸があるから今にも見えちゃいそうだよな。
You're not helping. Although granted, she was sitting there ogling you between your legs, so I mean, you know.
お客さんみんな見てるぞきっと。
She kept flipping up your skirt, so, you know.
そんなこと言わないでよ。
Then again, watch this actually not be Mion, and it's just someone who looks a lot like her, and Keiichi's kind of confusing them. Watch it be that.
恥ずかしがったふりしてもダメだからな。ミオンはそういう恥ずかしい衣装で男の目を引いて楽しんでんだろ。じゃなきゃそんな格好できないもんな。
私だって好きでこんなしてるわけじゃ。
Yeah, that's what's getting me. The fact that it hasn't... Because that's obviously Mion's face drawn here. Her eyes, her hair, that's definitely Mion. It looks like Mion. Is this alright, Keiichi Maebara? Aren't you taking this a little too far? Even if it's payback for that humiliation during the day, isn't this too much? Hey, shut up, Logic! To pay back Mion tenfold is a chance you'll hardly ever get.
こんな恥ずかしい格好してお母さんは悲しんでるぞ。その見えそうで見えないのが最高だよな。もっと近う寄れ。
Yeah, shut up, Logic! Series tagline right there.
お客様への奉仕の心がまだまだでおじゃるぞよ。
どうかお許しを。
あう、お持ち帰り。
Oh god, he's gone full Reina. Entering a version of Reina's cute mode, blood spewing from my nose like a waterfall. I was going till I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation, revenge for today's events.
うん。これくらいで今日は許してやろう。はう。
It seems that Mion's neural circuits had completely shorted from the embarrassment. I might have teased her a little too much, or so I thought. But such a meek Mion is something you hardly ever see, so this was good for now. Leaving aside what exactly was good.
しかし知らなかったな。天下ごめんのミオンがウェイトレスは苦手なんてな。
違う。
でも意外な一面だよな。昼間のミオンに見せてやりたいよ。っていうかレナたちにも見せてやりたいな。レナなんかきっと狂乱して喜ぶぞ。あいつこの店で働きたいとか言い出すんじゃないかな。
違うんです。
Yeah, that's not Mion. Of course it's not.
俺もミオンにこんな可愛い服装が似合うなんて夢にも思わなかったぜ。
だから違うんです。
While turning bright red, Mion finally spit out the words that were lodged in her throat.
違うって 何がだよ。
私、ミオンじゃないんです。
What? I was taken aback at Mion's confusing words.
ミオンじゃないって。じゃあお前は誰だよ。園崎ミオンだろ。
You thought it was Mion all along, but it was me, Dio!
ごめんなさい。言いそびれちゃってたんですけど。私、園崎シオンなんです。
Oh, a relative. Shion. Not Mion, but Shion.
姉がミオンなんですよ。
Oh, sister. My eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this brazenly crazy talk. Mion, probably thinking that there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red while fidgeting nervously.
シオン。園崎シオン。
はい。よくお姉に間違われるんです。
でも俺に会った時初対面とは思えない反応を示したよな。
それはいつもお姉が話してる人だから知ってたわけで。
You know, I mean, I'm not sure where the game is actually going to go with this, if we're entering double or triple bluff territory here, and it really is going to be Mion and all this, but this is definitely not acting in character for Mion. If she's doing this, Mion is the type to have fun with something like this. A bit of a cringeworthy excuse, that is. But when I looked at Mion's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion had to be a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I were to lash out at that Mion, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion.
そっか。だったら悪かったな。
いえ、分かってくれればいいんです。お姉も敵の多い人ですから。
Well now, she's self-aware of that fact now, is she? As I unintentionally laughed aloud, Mion, no Shion, laughed with me.
シオンはこういう仕事初めてなのか。慣れてなさそうだったからさ。
実は今日がケイちゃんが初めてのお客さんなの。
A little flustered after saying that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me the same way her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing.
おじさんの店でバイトしてるってのは前に聞いてたからさ。もっと手慣れてるものだと思ってたぜ。
お店持ってる親類って他にもいるの。だからこのお店のおじさんの手伝いをするのは初めてで。
I see. Makes sense. Anybody'd be tempted of doing a job they weren't used to.
ミオンはこの店手伝いに来ないのか。
お姉ってほら、こういう可愛いの苦手なんで。
I know what she's trying to say.
そうだな。ミオンってかっこいい系の方が似合うやつだもんな。だからこの店の手伝いはシオンちゃんが来て正解だったと思うぜ。
Huh? Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard me.
その制服ミオンなんかには絶対に似合わないと思うけど、シオンちゃんにはよく似合ってると思うしさ。
それって
Shion, like Reina often does, spaced out and turned bright red.
どういう意味なのかな。
At least for this moment, it felt like the Shion character actually existed. Because there was no way that the Mion I knew had this side to her. At that moment, we realized the more veteran waitress was waving at us from across the room.
園崎さん R 入っちゃっていいですよは、はい
Where's Dad, anyway? This has been a long conversation. Mion finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was time for her to go take her break.
じゃあ私はこれで噂のケイちゃんと話せて楽しかったです。
ミオンと勘違いしていじめて悪かったな。ミオンには改めて復習すると伝えておいてくれ。
That's a very fast job, isn't it? Yeah.
メイドの格好をさせられて表を歩かせられたんですよね。
That devilish laugh and smile, it was exactly the same as the one I knew.
そうだ。たっぷり書かされた恥はきっとお返しすると伝えておいてくれ。
それより私、今日いじめられたことお姉にチクりますから。お姉に部活で仇を取られちゃってくださいね。
上等だぜ。返り討ちにしてやら。
Mion laughed with a warm smile, devoid of any remaining nervousness, and disappeared into the back. I felt like I'd had a very valuable experience today. That's right, for now I know the high and mighty Mion has a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. But of all things, for her to say she has a twin sister. I thought that maybe I should ask Reina tomorrow if she really has a sister. But maybe it's better I didn't ask. It's a bit mean-spirited. I decided the person I met here today was Shion, the younger twin sister. So I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. It's not that we actually made a promise or anything, but that little exchange gave birth to a new rule between me and Mion. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a new idea for an art piece when he was sitting on the can.
Keiichi, そろそろいいか? 帰ろう。
Settling the bill, my father had his customer card stamped. It was pretty much filled. Damn, Dad, you're quite the regular customer.
さっきの新米ウェイトレスさんはケイイチの知り合いか?
なんだ、物陰から見てたのかよ。
Yep, he was hiding around the corner. Dad has the oddest sense of tact sometimes.
学校の子かい? ひなみ沢の?
うん、俺の友達のミオンってやつの妹なんだよ。
Yeah, if Mion had a little sister, why isn't she at school with everyone else since it's a mixed-age classroom?
学校はひなみ沢じゃなくて、町野に通ってるみたいだね。
Yeah.
学校じゃ会ったことないから。
へえ。ひなみ沢の子ってみんなケイイチと同じ学校に通ってるわけじゃないのか。
半分くらいらしいよ。半分の生徒は町の学校まではるばる自転車で登校してるんだってさ。
In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister. Something like that? Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little happy and a little embarrassed. So, yeah, I'm not sure where the game is really going with that. With this game, I'm going to believe either one of those is actually possible. That it was actually Mion, or it actually was just someone that looked like Mion and claims to be her sister. Could be. I'm, either way, actually, thanks for that picture and the achievement. Thank you for that. Let's see, is there really a Shion?
さんの家族？
ああ、もっと平たく言えばあいつに兄弟とかいないのかなって思ってさ。
I was actually wondering whether a younger twin sister named Shion really existed. And my curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Satoko about it.
どうなんでございましょうね。いるやらいないやら。
She wasn't being very clear about it. Had Satoko never gone over to Mion's house to play?
その反応からすると会ったことがないみたいだな。
ええ、おばあさん以外にはありませんですわ。
As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory.
そういうのは理科が詳しいですわよ。理科に聞いてごらんなさいですわ。
Very Sonozaki heavy, yes. Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight.
リカ、ミオンさんのご家族のことをご存知ですの？
Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question.
ミーには家族や親戚がいっぱいいますですから、全部。
そんなにたくさんいるのか。例えばさ、園崎シオンってやつはいるのか？その聞き間違いかもしれないから、ひょっとすると実在しないかもしれないんだけど。
C ですか？ C はいますですよ。
Mm-hmm. Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real?
よく似た名前ですのね。間違えて舌を噛んじゃいそうですわ。ミーの双子の妹さんだと聞いたことがありますですが、あまり会ったことはないのです。
Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her much.
何年か前に法事の集まりがあった時に会ったような気がしますですよ。
このクラスにいないってことは、学校は沖宮の方に通っているってわけかな。
お家も沖宮なのかもしれませんわよ。だってミョンさん自身家族とは別でおばあさんと暮らしてるわけですから。
She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. Was there something between them?
とてもややこしいお家なのです。
Is there a big battle where only one of them gets to inherit the family title? I'm just curious now.
親類の数が多いらしいですから、きっといろいろと都合があるに違いないのですわ。
For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family and structure, including her own position, still seem very mysterious.
お、3人揃って何の話だい？おじさま混ぜてよ。あら、ミオンさんいいところへ。ミオンさんに双子の妹さんがいるってのは本当でございますの？
Ah, Mion. Crap.
妹？いるよ。
Mion grew uncharacteristically red in the face, at a loss. I think she's looking at me.
あら、それは知らなかったですわ。どんな方なのかしら。ぜひ一度お顔を見てみたいですわね。会わない方がいいよ。全然可愛くないし、生意気だし。
Uh-huh.
たまに電話で話すくらいで、私もしばらく会ってないし。
Really? Why did it look like she was in such a panic? It's like she was declaring that the Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I let it go for a little while longer. Another Mion under the name of Shion. Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling, as if I made a new friend, despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. So there is a Shion, but that still may or may not have been the person we met at the restaurant. Introduction to Angel Mort. Angel Death. We kill angels. Reprinted from the Victorious War Photographer's Guide, April issue, Complete Conquest Analysis, Family Restaurant Chapter. Now at last we come to the blazing hot third day. To Angel Mort, a super famous restaurant, the envy of all enthusiasts, despite being located in the remote Shibune city of Double X Prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? It can only be because it's a trial given to us by the god of war photography. It's famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, then you can just go to a bleep place or something. We aim not for sweet treats, but for sweet uniforms. Yeah, I wonder who is one of these war photographers. Well, obviously it's Frank West, but, you know, the fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. How can their blastful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War photography away! The smoking areas are the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. Ryu, yesterday I failed to get seating. Today I will aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. As expected of Ryu, the hunter. He's saying his victory was decided the moment he chose a seat. In actuality, Ryu used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akibahara's Sextuple X, and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. Back then, he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush, and not only did he find his target seat empty, he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering a little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture. But, as if cursed by that from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. After suffering successive firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chances coming his way. And after 4 p.m., the man began to take his orders. It looks as though he has been seen through. It is the rule of a hunter to withdraw with grace once marked. My aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:30 seemed to have backfired. Maybe they were wary, since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hidden in my travel bag. It might fossilize in there. If there were 2-digit EGs involved for sticking here half the day, I'd have a high encounter rate. I am mortified. Even so, he's still got a few pieces of gold. As to be expected from the hunter. He attained this nice angle despite lamenting his failure. He is an artisan. More surprising, though, is that his uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person. What an amazing start for the hunter who brags about having been to approximately half the total prefectural police stations in the country. That thing the day before. The day before, our hunter took on the Shrine Maiden cuisine Double X in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed on a booth, and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much-anticipated Shrine Maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. A seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, here we have the giveaway of the hunter's original photographs that always receive such high praise. We'll present one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Mort uniforms chosen by the hunter himself. With such blazing hot pictures, you too can become a war photographer today! I know it's early, but I think that's gonna do it for the stream. I think that's about all I can take for today. Oh god, my head. This hurts. I have a headache now. This is some divine punishment for all the cameraman stuff I subjected Lorelei to, isn't it? There's punishment at work here, and it's not in any of the characters. It's the guy playing the game. Oh, we're pretty much starting right back where we left off, 2 weeks ago. Less murder involved here, but yeah, he was all a great place to visit. Whew. No, Alex deserves Phantasmagoria 2. For various reasons. But that's something I won't get into here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. But I think besides, I really do need to wrap up the stream by 6, and given it is only 20 minutes away, don't really want to start a new chapter here, because we won't get very far before I really need to hang it up, because my roommate needs a really solid internet connection for something she's got scheduled in a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. I will see you guys tomorrow as we continue on Chrono Trigger. If you really... I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about. That's the problem. That's the thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up here. Later tonight, if, I may hit people up on the Discord server and see if anybody's interested in jumping into some Tabletop Simulator or something and we play something decent. We will see. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining me for this. I don't think I can stop after the first 2. I need to know where they're going with this. I don't know how much later. I don't know. Well, we know what goodbye is in Russian. We know that one. But it would be sometime after my roommate finishes the thing she's doing. At the very least. Anyway. Take care, everyone. I will see you back tomorrow for Chrono Trigger and next Saturday for more of this. As much as it's going to break me. But for now, I'm going to start the music back up. And I will see you later. Again, thanks for hanging out, guys. I will be back in about 20 hours. Maybe less if I have the time to play some tabletop simulator or something tonight. Anyway, take care, folks. See you around.